we'll find out who the local people, your friends, your neighbors, yes, the folks you know and love. Yeah, birthdays, they're coming up. Oh, well, and as well as a lot of important news, too. Today, it is a Tuesday. It is the 7th day of April, 2020. Is it just me, or is things slowing down? Yeah, I don't know. Today, hey, it's National Beer Day. I'll drink to that. It's also Coffee Cake Day. I'm sorry. To me, beer and coffee cake do not go well together. Yeah, coffee cake. It's coffee cake. Have a cup of coffee with your coffee cake, or even a glass of milk. That would be fine and dandy. Save the beer for later. And the AM 1230 Science Department tells us the Earth's poles may soon flip. Yeah. It happens every 1,000 years or so. I didn't know that. The North Pole and the South Pole switch positions. Huh. Some experts predict during the switch, the equator could get tangled around a tree in Plaster City. Yeah, it could happen. Yeah, and after the pole switch, Santa Claus will move to the South Pole, and instead of saying, ho, 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 he will say, oh, oh, oh. Yeah, it's a scientific fact. Oh, well. Let's see. Birthdays. You ready for birthdays, Gene?
I'm getting ready.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll wait a minute if you need.
No, that'll be fine. That'll be fine.
Okay.
We're ready.
Singer Bobby Bare is 85. Bobby Bare, country singer, had a number of crossover hits. A trucker's country singer.
Mm-hmm. He was a storyteller.
He was. Singer Charlie Thomas of the Drifters is 83. They told stories.
Mm-hmm, they did.
Yeah, movie director, winemaker Francis Ford Coppola is 81. Actress Roberta Shore, 77. Singer Patricia Bennett of the Chiffons, 73. Singer, guitarist John Oates of Hall and Oates. Which one was he?
John Hall and...
Yeah, he's 72. Singer Janice Ian is 69. Jackie Chan. Let's hear some karate moves in the background, Gene. Okay. Yes, actor Jackie Chan is 66. Actor Russell Crowe is 56. Actor Bill Bellamy is 55. Actress Heather Burns, 45. Actor Kevin Alejandro is 44. Actress Sam Clifford, 38. Ben McKee of Imagine Dragons, 35. Actor Ed Spellers is 32. Actor Connor Rayburn is 21. Okay. And, Gene, coming up Thursday night, we've got NFL football. Did you know that?
Can you believe that?
Yeah.
Your favorite NFL team plays on Imperial Valley's AM 1230. KXO El Centro.
Let's celebrate. It's our KXO birthdays. Happy birthday, Lucy Alvarez, April Marie Duran, Arthur Green, Gail Christensen, Dixie Summers, Sandy Estes, Audrey Ibarra Noriega, Cesar Garcia, Yolanda Laguna, Gilbert Carrillo Jr., Gloria De Leon, Josie Lizarrica, Victor Castrita, and Victor Moreno. Happy birthday from KXO. Okay, those would be our birthdays today.
Yes, they would.
Okay, not yesterday, not tomorrow, but they would be today.
Today.
Yes. On TV, I saw this because of recent events. Some people are planning to have a bidet installed in their bathroom.
A bidet, huh? Okay.
Yeah, but I don't get it. Why the sudden interest in washing your feet? What?
I don't know.
What? Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Anyway,
Sure,
what else
is
going on? Oh, a man in Canada plans to break the Guinness World Record for kite flying.
Oh, I thought first saying, eh?
Yeah, eh? Yeah, he will try flying a kite up to 20,000 feet, eh?
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, you remember? Yeah, I won't mention any names, but somebody that used to work here that glued a baited mouse trap to a kite and went fishing for pigeons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
More truth to that than probably meets the eye.
I won't mention any names. I will.
Yes, sirree.
Yeah. Anything else exciting
Not a
going
bad
on?
idea. I'd forgotten all about that.
Yeah.
No, it's Tuesday, the day before Wednesday, hump day, so we're one day deeper into the week.
And they're all kind of running into each other anymore.
Yeah, that's probably a good way to say it.
Yes. Okay. I mentioned yesterday was my sister's birthday. My sister lives in Battle Creek, and the rest of the family, and all of my family, immediate family, is basically in Battle Creek and Kalamazoo, Michigan. They did a drive-by birthday party.
More and more people are doing that. Drive-by. In fact, they're going to have a meeting on this coming up. I believe it's tomorrow up in Calapat, but it's something similar, a drive-by graduation.
Okay.
And didn't get all the particulars on how they were going to do it, but they're going to make that decision, it sounds like, sometime in the middle of this week. I told them to keep us updated.
Yes.
We'd like to follow that.
Yes. You are a Calapat alum, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's actually, there's Joe Derma, and Joe's the one that gave me a call over the weekend. That's Ray's nephew.
Okay, he's principal at the high school, isn't he? Or the middle school?
Yeah, either the high school or middle school. I'm not really sure which. But hopefully we'll hear back from them.
Okie dokie. Well, right now, let's hear from the news. It's a look at World and California news headlines right now, and it is brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal, your year-round comfort experts.
CBS News update. New York's pandemic numbers are flattening out, but it's too early to say that it's a permanent trend. Surgeon General Jerome Adams says mitigation like social distancing appears to be working.
What we're seeing now is the country is rallying. We're seeing New York and New Jersey have hospitalizations level off and start to come down. Deaths are starting to slow down and level off.
It's still the epicenter, and the military has sent more than 120 medical responders to New York this week. Air Force Reserve Brigadier General Stacy Skaisbrick.
We're mobilizing in the same way that we mobilize to go to war. We're getting people where they need to be to fight this virus. So it's just like fighting any other enemy.
Wisconsin is voting in its primary despite some fears about close contact at the polls. Democratic lawmaker Katrina Shankland.
I don't believe anyone should have to risk their lives in order to get a ballot and exercise their democratic right to vote.
CBS News Update. I'm Peter King.
Lock Air Conditioning wants you to protect the things you care about. Protect your family with the air scrubber that utilizes Active Pure, certified technology to protect against airborne and surface contaminants. Clean, deodorize, purify, and protect not only your family, but your home. The air scrubber installs easily to your heating and cooling system, and it's made in the USA. Call Lock Air Conditioning now for details. 760-353-4501. Lock Air Conditioning, and protect the things you care about. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. One of the first people to sound the alarm about the outbreak of novel coronavirus here in California, now predicting that this isn't going to be over anytime soon.
This is a marathon, and we have to keep ourselves nourished somehow. And we have to keep our energy good because we're going to be at this for a very, very long time.
Santa Clara County Health Director Dr. Sarah Cody says a surge in cases is coming and that a vaccine appears to still be a long way off. In Los Angeles, Mayor Eric Garcetti with a message to residents.
Anybody now in the county and anybody who wants to get a test can apply for that test. So there are no longer any limits.
Garcetti also saying the number of positive cases in LA County went up 7% Monday, first time since March 14th that it was just a single-digit increase. A new analysis from the University of Washington suggesting the spread of coronavirus could be slowing sooner than previously predicted here in California. The report projecting the state will see an earlier and lower peak for death. Jeff Scott, California News.
World and California news headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. For all your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Lock Air Conditioning today.
The game is about to start. Get your face out your phone. Just a minute. I'm completing the 2020 census. Why do you care? Listen, the census will impact how and where public funds will flow in our communities each year. If we're counted, we'll get better funding for our schools, even affordable housing. Wow. Well, I'm going to complete the census now. All right, then. Let's take a shot.
Complete the census online, by phone, or by mail. Shape your future. Start here at 2020census.gov. Paid for by U.S. Census Bureau.
As soon as we're back out in our yard, yep, we get company.
Dandelions, lurking crabgrass, and wheat-thin grass. But Scott's Turf Builder Triple Action takes care of them all. Now, with one bag, you can kill weeds, prevent crabgrass for up to 4 months, and feed for greener grass. Triple Action, so your lawn thrives, guaranteed. Only from Scott's.
Weeds aren't welcome here.
This is a Scott's yard. Pick up a bag of Scott's Triple Action today.
It's page one of the local news. Page one is service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. Quick Lane has 2 locations in the valley, in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro.
Taking a look at the latest in local news, Imperial County authorities have confirmed a third coronavirus-related death. According to the Imperial County Public Health Department, an elderly resident who was hospitalized passed away from the virus. The individual had other health issues that may have been a factor as well. So far in Imperial County, there are 3 people that have been treated for the virus. Of these, they're trying to read these numbers, Carroll.
Okay, 3 people have died. I believe it's about 529 have been tested. 10 have been declared fully recovered and out of isolation.
All right, and that is the latest update here in Imperial.
I just gave you some glasses.
I know, but they're not working. So I got to go back to the others. Well, in light of the data about the coronavirus and its spreading, Imperial County officials announced support for the Center for Disease Control and Prevention. That's the CDC. The recommendation that they have is a cloth face covering should be worn whenever people are in the community, in a setting. Dr. Stephen Monday stated it is extremely important to emphasize that individuals who choose to wear face coverings should continue to maintain social distancing and practice preventative measures like frequent hand washing to protect themselves and others from the virus. In order to be effective, face coverings should be used along with the protective measures to protect our community. KXO News Time, 7:44.
It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 2 locations in the valley, on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro, and in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. They're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. till 6 p.m., Saturdays 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. And Quick Lane has the best prices on name brand tires, guaranteed. Just ask your Quick Lane advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro.
In other local news, the County Board of Supervisors are in the news. Here's more in that story.
They meet today, and they would prefer you not be there. Board recommends interested residents live stream the meeting, available on the county website. If you go to the meeting, you'll be required to maintain appropriate social distancing, maintaining a distance of at least 6 feet between yourself and other individuals. There is only one action item on the agenda. It is a discussion of a resolution of the board to ratify the application for grant funding under the Infill Infrastructure Grant Program in an amount not to exceed $3.5 million. All other items, such as milestone employee awards and advertising contracts, will be covered under the consent agenda. For KXL Local News, I'm George Gale.
And that will conclude this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Throughout the year, we have contests on KXO AM 1230. This allows you the opportunity to have some great fun and a chance to win some nice prizes. In order to allow as many people as possible a chance to win, we've established a few ground rules for on-air contests. Number 1, you must be 18 years of age or older to win. Number 2, only one winner per family per contest in any 4-week period. And number 3, copies of any of the rules and conditions for specific contests will be available at the KXO studios. It's just that simple. So good luck. Have fun and keep listening to KXO AM 1230.
Page 2 of the local news and weather, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, or retirement planning.
Continuing with more local news, 2 test positive. George Gale filed the story.
It was announced Monday morning. County of Imperial was recently notified that 2 county employees have tested positive for COVID-19. Both employees are home recovering and are in isolation as per the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention and Imperial County Public Health Department. Neither employee has been on the work site for at least 3 weeks. In accordance with federal health privacy law, the County of Imperial is prohibited from releasing more information about the 2 employees. Officials say they understand the public may have questions. It is necessary that the privacy of the employees be respected. Chairman of the County Board of Supervisors, District 2 Supervisor Luis Plancarte, said their well wishes and prayers are extended to the employees and their families. He said the county will continue to implement best practices to protect everyone and slow the potential spread of COVID-19. For KXL Local News, I'm George Gale.
Well, the National Weather Service says we can expect some rain. A Pacific Northwest storm system has been moving steadily south and will bring snow to higher elevations and rain to the Imperial and Yuma valleys. A flash flood watch has been issued for most of southeastern California and southwestern Arizona. Storms capable of producing small hail, gusty winds, and lightning are possible as early as Monday night and continuing through Thursday. Drier and warmer weather is expected by Easter weekend. Well, the Arizona governor adds to the executive order. Here's more on that story.
The order lists what is and what is not essential businesses. The non-essential businesses must close during the COVID-19 pandemic. Yuma County Sheriff's Office says they will be enforcing the executive order issued by Governor Douglas Ducey to include all the restrictions. Sheriff's Office is continuing to work with the Public Health Department and are taking a proactive approach to ensure the safety of the community. They encourage the public to follow guidelines and best hygiene practices as outlined by the CDC and the Yuma County Public Health Department. They say the best practice right now is to stay home and maintain social distancing of at least 6 feet. For KXL Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
David H. West Insurance has been helping residents in Imperial Valley for many years with their insurance needs. David, Jose, and staff are trained professionals who can help you make the right decision with your insurance coverage, from health, Medicare, and most importantly, a life insurance plan. How much life insurance do you need and what's your monthly cost? We'll call David H. West Insurance today to make an appointment and get a free quote on a life insurance plan that's right for you and your family at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
According to the National Weather Service, a slow-moving storm system will mainly affect Southern California today. This system will eventually move inland Wednesday, bringing widespread rainfall across the Imperial and Yuma valleys, with chances for showers across the rest of Arizona. Lingering chances for showers will continue Thursday into Friday before the storm system finally exits the region. Temperatures will be coolest on Thursday and Friday, some 10 to 15 degrees below normal. Warmer and dry weather returns for the weekend. 79 the high yesterday, 54 our low. Trace amounts of precipitation recorded last night. It'll be sunny this morning with a high near 75 with light wind. A 40% chance of showers afternoon. Tonight, mostly cloudy with a low around 55. West-northwest wind about 10 miles an hour. Showers are likely mainly after midnight. For tomorrow, showers are likely mainly before noon. Then it'll be mostly sunny with a high near 68. West wind 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts as high as 25 miles per hour. And right now, downtown El Centro, 57 degrees, 67% relative humidity. Wind out of the east-northeast at 325 miles an hour. Your border wait 10 minutes downtown. No waiting sentry, no waiting pedestrian. Eastport a 30-minute wait, no waiting sentry, 30 minutes at the ready lane. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you this morning by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
As we deal with the ever-evolving COVID-19 situation, IID, your essential services provider, remains open for business, ensuring the continued delivery of power and water to our customers in the Imperial and Coachella valleys. We urge customers to follow all recommended health precautions and suggest making payments by phone, mail, mobile app, or through IID.com. Please visit our website and follow us on social media for more information. IID, where customers always come first.
It's sports time. Hey, we've got football. Great postseason NFL games on Kxo AM 1230. Starting Thursday night, it's the 2009 wildcard game, Green Bay and Arizona. Yeah, certainly one to remember. During the series, we will have Super Bowl I from 1967, Green Bay and Kansas City. Yeah, there's going to be some great games on Thursday nights and Monday nights on AM 1230. Major League Baseball and its players are focused on a plan that could allow them to start the season as early as May. They have the support of high-ranking federal public health officials who believe the league can safely operate amid the coronavirus pandemic. The plan would dictate that all 30 teams play games at stadiums with no fans in the greater Phoenix area. KXO Sports Time, 7:53. Oh, there's no basketball. There's no baseball. What are we going to do? No problem.
Let's play some football.
AM 1230 and the Westwood One Radio Network will bring you classic postseason NFL games. Monday and Thursday night football returns with classic NFL playoff games, including Super Bowl I. Relive history with some of the very best football ever on AM 1230. Well, Cam Newton is a free agent, the first time in his career, and, Newton, who was released by the Carolina Panthers earlier this week, says he's like a fish out of water with free agency. Golf's various organizers announced a revamped schedule for 2020 in hopes that the coronavirus pandemic will allow them to proceed later in the year. The Masters is being rescheduled from this week to November. That's it for sports time. Well, don't forget, we've got NFL. Great NFL postseason matchups starting Thursday night on AM 1230 KXO.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO. Goddard's Gold. What's your name? Who's your daddy?
The number of COVID-19 cases keeps rising.
The coronavirus is making people and the economy sick.
The first death from the COVID-19 virus has been reported in Imperial County.
The U.S. economy has lost nearly 10 million jobs.
The number of positive COVID-19 cases continues to grow in Imperial County.
17,000 confirmed cases of the coronavirus in the U.S.
Stay home. Some serious stuff going on.
Quédate en casa.
And we all got to come together.
Stay healthy.
Well, let's take a look at financial news and a brief look at weather, brought to you by H&R Block. Get your taxes done right. Visit your nearest H&R Block today. U.S. stocks shot higher earlier today, extending a powerful rally to a second session on growing signs that the spread of COVID-19 may be leveling off in parts of the world. Markets were also encouraged by reports of further planned U.S. measures to help dampen the recessionary impact of shutdowns and business closures intended to limit the pandemic. The Dow Jones Industrial Average currently up 350 points. S&P 500 up 31. NASDAQ is up 37. Meanwhile, gold off $3.50 an ounce. And oil is up 34 cents a barrel. In other news, well, Apple is concerned. Well, instead of making $58 gazillion next year, they may only make 52 gazillion. Apple depends on Chinese suppliers to make products as well as fans willing to spend heavily on new gadgets. Yeah, but they may have to rely on services more as coronavirus spreads. On the supply side, some factories in Apple's Asian supply chain remain closed beyond the typical Lunar New Year holiday.
This is what most people's heart rate sounds like when they're getting their taxes done. And this is what it sounds like when you file at H&R Block. Because they've got upfront, transparent pricing, so you'll know the price before you begin. And that is my stomach demanding tacos. Upfront, transparent pricing. Just another way it's better with Block.
This tax season, go easy on yourself and let H&R Block prepare your taxes for you. Visit any H&R Block location here in the Imperial Valley, Yuma, San Luis, or Blythe.
It will be sunny this morning. Look for a high near 75 and light winds. There is a 40% chance of showers afternoon. Tonight, mostly cloudy with a low around 55. West-northwest wind about 10 miles an hour. There is a 70% chance of precipitation, mainly after midnight. Tomorrow, showers are likely, mainly before noon. Then it'll turn mostly sunny with a high near 68. West winds coming through 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts as high as 25 miles per hour. 58 degrees, 66% relative humidity. Financial news and the weather brought to you by H&R Block. They've got locations throughout the Imperial Valley.
Communities are starting to feel the financial impact of COVID-19, but we want you to know that there is help. We have disability insurance for workers exposed to or ill with COVID-19. paid family leave for those caring for an ill or quarantined family member, and unemployment insurance for reduced hours or lost work. We're all in this together. For more information, visit covid19.ca.gov.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
CBS News is next. It is brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Steve Kathan. In northern New Jersey, the nation's Surgeon General says he's encouraged by the word that new cases of the coronavirus in the U.S. epicenter, New York, are starting to edge lower. Jerome Adams was on CBS this morning.
It tells us what the American people are doing by staying at home, by social distancing, by practicing good hygiene, and the 30-day guidelines for America are actually effective, and they will help us get through to the other side of this unfortunate tragedy.
Well, CBS's Dr. Tara Narula says it's not time for complacency to set in.
This is a time for Americans to understand that, hopefully we're moving in the right direction in New York. It's too early to claim victory, but we do need to keep up those hard efforts at social distancing.
A crew member of a Navy hospital ship sent to New York City for the coronavirus outbreak has tested positive. The Navy says the Comfort crew member is being isolated. CBS's Cammie McCormick has the latest on the virus outbreak on an aircraft carrier in Guam and how that's shaken the Navy all the way to the top.
Acting Secretary Moodley had told the crew their captain was either naive or stupid not to have known his memo about a coronavirus outbreak on the carrier would be leaked.
What your captain did was very, very wrong.
Moodley late yesterday apologized for these remarks, calling Captain Brett Crozier smart and passionate. The chairman of the House Armed Services Committee, meanwhile, says he no longer has confidence in Moodley and he should be removed.
Overseas, correspondent Vicky Barker in London has the latest on the condition of one of the most prominent virus victims, Britain's Prime Minister.
After seeming to be beating the virus, Boris Johnson's condition apparently worsened swiftly and significantly yesterday. And doctors do say that any complications from COVID-19 do tend to appear 10 days in. He is in an ICU. He is not on a ventilator, but he is receiving oxygen.
The drugstore chain Walgreens says it's going to expand its drive-through testing for COVID-19 to 15 new sites in 7 states. The tests can deliver results in a matter of minutes. Despite a stay-at-home order in Wisconsin, the state's presidential primary is taking place today. Political correspondent Ed O'Keefe.
Senator Bernie Sanders, who of course is on the ballot today, called this decision potentially deadly, but he trails former Vice President Joe Biden by a wide margin in polling in Wisconsin and in the delegate race. And yet, there are no signs that he plans to drop out.
Treasury Secretary Mnuchin tells Fox Business News over 3,000 lenders are now taking part in the government's $350 billion loan assistance plan. Right now on Wall Street, Dow's up 348. This is CBS News.
Why settle for average? With Capital One, you can open an account with a savings rate 5 times the national average. Welcome to Banking Reimagined. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A., member FDIC.
Let's say you just bought a house. Bad news is, you're one step closer to becoming your parents. You'll proudly mow the lawn. Ask if anybody noticed you mowed the lawn. Tell people to stay off the lawn. Compare it to your neighbor's lawn. And complain about having to mow the lawn again. Good news is, it's easy to bundle home and auto through Progressive and save on your car insurance. Which, of course, will go right into the lawn. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Discount not available in all states or situations.
Easter can really spring up on you, can it? Well, no worries. Walgreens is here for you this holiday. We make it easy to shop and save so that you can build the perfect Easter baskets with all their favorites. Save big on everything Easter, like buy one, get one half off select Easter baskets, toys, and gifts. Easter's on its way, whether you're ready or not. So head to Walgreens to get all their Easter treats in one quick hop. Offer valid with card through April 11th. Restrictions apply.
Fearing they'll infect their families, some medical workers these days are not going home. CBS's Nancy Chen tells us about an effort to find them a safe space.
Christy Dykey is a rodeo vendor in Texas. Her RV gives her a sense of adventure.
I was supposed to have 23 days on the road.
But the coronavirus gave Dykey a different sense of purpose. She's lending the 30-foot trailer to a healthcare worker through the Facebook group RVs for MDs. Those workers on the front lines worry about infecting their families. An RV gives them a home away from home, which is what Haley Ermer needs. An ICU nurse in Illinois, her father is a Vietnam vet.
My dad has stage 4 lung cancer due to Agent Orange. My biggest concern is bringing something back home.
As the nation comes together to fight the pandemic, many are finding that generosity can be contagious. Nancy Chen, CBS News, New York.
And I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Do you know you might be overpaying for your Medicare supplement plan? Do you get lost in an alphabet maze of plans like A, B, C, D, and G, F? Would you like help getting out of the maze and finding the very best plan for you? We are experienced Medigap agents at Health IQ, and we are on a mission to give people like you fair and square Medigap rates. Health IQ is the only insurance agency that rewards seniors proactively working on their health, like eating right and exercising. You don't have to be an athlete to save money. We reward healthy lifestyles of all kinds. Do you take your vitamins and supplements? Do you stay active and in the know about things that impact your health? If so, you could save money with Health IQ. Let us help you take care of your Medicare supplement needs. To see if you qualify for exclusive savings on Medicare supplement insurance, go to healthiq.com/Medigap. To start saving, go to healthiq.com/Medigap. That's HEALTHIQ.com/MEDIGAP.
Health IQ is an agency offering plans from different insurance carriers. No government or Medicare affiliation. Coverage and special rates not available in all counties or cases.
The food insecurity rate for Imperial Valley is estimated at 17% for all residents. Tragically, it soars to 33% for our children. Imagine 1 of every 3 children are challenged by hunger. The Imperial Valley Food Bank is striving to end hunger in the valley. When kids have nutritious food to eat, they learn more in school, are sick less often, crime declines, and the cycle of poverty can end. This is Jean Oswald asking you to support the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
CBS News presented by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991. Become a hunger warrior. The Imperial Valley Food Bank needs your help now more than ever.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
Classic case of neurotic narcissism and a first-class smarty pants.
AM 1230 KXO.
Hey, what's up, man? What's going on? Hey, let me call you back, man.
Hey man, how's it going?
Hi, so I have this stain and I heard you're the guy.
Say no more. Valley Dry Cleaning's got you covered. There you go, man.
Cool, man. Hey, man, you got it out. What'd you guys do?
Let's just say we've got a secret weapon.
Thanks, man.
Hello?
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 Hello? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Oh, hello, Barney.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Bonjour.
Hi. How you doing there? Yo! Hello!
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Yo, yo.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?